Hey there, dear Spellweaver community, and welcome back to another episode of Spellweaver. Ranked! And today I'm actually pretty stoked because this is gonna be our last little escapade in the Rush bonanza, if you want. Because today we are playing the last archetype of Rush that we haven't played in Spellweaver Ranked yet. We have played Rage Rush, we have played Zombies, we have played Soldiers, and I think that's pretty much it. Well, you know, artifacts, drones could be considered a little bit of Rush, even though I would say that's more like mid-range because of all the steel sentience and stuff like that, so not necessarily Rush. The last archetype of Rush, well, there's one more. There's one more actually, that's called Hermelian Green. But the last one of the monocolor Rush decks is, of course, Elves. Elves was really shit, but thanks to a new card called, how is she called actually? Where is it? The Elvish Champion, obviously. That shit has changed a little bit, and I've seen, by the way, that the good guy Rinriet, Grand Slam Champion, actually this week made... in his meta report on the Spellweaver main page, he actually made a elf deck. And so let's check out what we have right here. So of course, as the main hero, we have Nieva, Child of the Forest, with her ability 1 mana, 1 aspect, 4 round cooldown, native terrain, which makes all creatures you play are swift for this turn, which is pretty nice. It can go for some pretty severe damage. We have 4 times Grove Guardian. Now, I, for one, fucking hate this card, but with basic Nieva, that could actually work out pretty well. Whenever he's a 1/1, 2 speed, 1 aspect, 1 mana, so it's a 1-drop. Whenever another elf enters the field under your control, Grove Guardian gets +1 attack, +1 HP until end of turn. Goes hand in hand, by the way. Let me show you these guys real quick with the Brothers in Arms. 2 speed, 2 aspects, 2 mana. When you play Brothers in Arms from your hand, play a copy from your deck without paying its mana cost. Shuffle your deck. When Brother in Arms dies, sacrifice all other copies of Brothers in Arms you control. So basically, when these guys enter, or when this card enters, another Brothers in Arms enters the field. So basically giving this guy making this guy a 3/3, and if we have 1 more mana to spare, we can make him swift. Then we go in for, where are they? We have 4 damage coming in from these guys, and then obviously 3 damage from him, coming in from him, so that's 7 damage overall in 1 turn for, 1, 2, 3, for 4 mana overall. It's pretty fair, I think. Elf Scout, the only, besides Prinha, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, yeah, well, Gomor has the ability as well, but, yeah, let's say, besides Prinha and Gomor, the only 4 speeds creature in the whole game, 1/1, 4 speed, 1 drop, just a great early game drop. Gurko Tribe Shaman, you may play Gurko Tribe Shaman under a creature you control to put a might emblem on that creature. When that creature leaves the field, return Gurko Tribe Shaman onto the field. Little bit of a buff, and also comes back on the field when the creature he is under dies, which is pretty nice. And it's a 1/2, 2 speed, basically a goblin in that sense. Elf Warrior is just a vanilla 2/2, 3 speed, basically a way better goblin warrior in that sense, because 1 more speed and 1 more HP as well. Just a little bit more expensive with 1 more mana, however. Then, we have the Ambushing Sharpshooter twice. He's a little bit costly compared to the other creatures. 1 aspect, 3 mana, but he is ranged and swift, which is definitely something I can get behind. We have the Niana, Legendary Storyteller, foiled by the way. 3/0, goes on the support line, which means on the back, obviously, 2 aspects, 2 mana. And play with the top card of your deck revealed. If it is an elf, you may play that card as though it were in your hand. Self-explanatory. Summon a Druid. Also goes on the support line. It's a 2/1. And comes in with 2 energy for 1 energy. He's sleepy after that. And the second creature card you play this turn costs 2 mana less. Elvish Champion is the card that got added with the new expansion, and it's a freaking awesome addition, gotta say. It really, really, really helps out Elves. Play Boost twice. Play Boost, if you don't know, allows you to get one or more extra effects when you play the card. Play Boost do not apply if a card enters the field by any other means, which means if you use Resurrection or Eternal Servitude, I think it was called, from Corruption, doesn't work, you have to play the card from your hand. So play boost number 1 is Swift. If you control 3 or more other creatures, we don't necessarily need that, however, because we have an Eva for that. And the other play boost is Might Emblem if the enemy hero controls 3 or more creatures. So helps you out if you are in the lead, if you are behind, and if you are in the middle, basically. Bar Convoy twice. Bar Convoy enters the field with a Might Emblem. We might use that Might Emblem, pay 1 mana, and remove the Might Emblem from him to destroy an artifact or spell. Master Hunter is a card that I've never really played that much, by the way, because I fucking hate nature. But the ability is also really nice. He is ranged, Valor +2, and allied creatures with Might Emblems have Reach. And Reach, as you can see on the right, can attack creatures on the support line. This shit can help us out to basically kill off Phoenixes from Rage. Also, by the way, we can use Native Terrain. It's only 1 mana. The card is pretty costly, obviously, with 2 aspects and 4 mana. But giving the thing that he does, he has 3 speed, gives Valor to 2 other creatures, has Reach. If you put a Might Emblem on him, he's a 2/3, which means he can deal with a Phoenix and not die, because he's range. And the Phoenix isn't, which is nice. For spells, we have 4 times Ambush Strike, which is basically the best spell that nature might have. Instant spell, only 1 aspect, 1 mana, really dirt cheap. An allied creature gets +2 attack, +1 HP until end of turn. We can use that to, like, kill something that we otherwise wouldn't kill if we already commenced the attack or the enemy. Tidal Wave, move an enemy creature from the front line to the support line or vice versa and draw a card. Redraws itself. Pretty, again, dirt cheap as well. Awesome card. Yeah, that is pretty much it. We can also swap in, of course, like, a little Tornado Outbreak and such. I made a little bit of an adjustment, by the way. I swapped in Bar Convoy in here. I think I put, yeah, there's also the possibility, I think the original list that Riri posted contains 4 Haldiri riders, but I swapped them out for 2 ambushing sharpshooters because he is ranged and I fucking love that, and 2 Bar Convoys simply because of the reason that just being able to remove an artifact or spell definitely can save us, because if the enemy puts down, let's say, like a Holy Radiance, for instance, we drop Bar Convoy, kill that before it kills off our entire board. Or also lets us get rid of Tombs of the Damned. Pretty good against zombies, obviously. So that's why I swapped these guys in an ambushing sharpshooter. You know, range is always good to have. And if you can buff him up with a Master Hunter Valor, then he's even better. Of course, for shrines, we have 16 nature shrines and 2 elven sanctuaries. And the ability is an elf you control gets +1 attack, +1 HP until end of turn. Also self-explanatory. 3 rounds of cooldown. And the same cost that Basic Naiva hero ability has. 1 aspect, 1 nature aspect to be precise, and 1 mana. I'm actually looking forward to this because, yeah, I've never played Elves for like 8 years or so it feels, so it's gonna be something fresh, definitely. So, yeah, let's see how this goes in game number 1. And I totally forgot one of the most important things about this whole ordeal. We are currently ranked 301 with a rating of 1057. And yeah, as you can see, monthly rating race may seem pretty obvious what people play currently. And that is White Ticks, even though we haven't run into him in the last episode of Spellweaver ranked. And to give you a little bit of a mindfuck, by the way, this right here is released about 3 hours after I recorded Soldiers. And we have our first game. Against Chuck U 9999. Alright then. That is a redraw. That is basically a redraw. So we play against Rage Rush, it seems. Seems fair. I think we can deal with this. Obviously, the... another Master Hunter. Master. Why is that a Wisdom Shrine? That's odd. We have the upper hand in the sense that I'm just gonna play a Gerpo Tribe Shaman like this, even though you're not supposed to do it like that. We have the upper hand in terms of speed. I was about to say, but... by the way, that's a 100 card deck. I just realized that. Not sure what I should think about that. Gonna be interesting to see what he plays, however, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, kind of makes sense, because you only need one... God damn it! You only need one rage aspect for hero ability, and hero ability is actually pretty sweet. He didn't play anything. Alright, though. Probably shouldn't have chucked it away, though. Why the hell not, right? 3 damage right off the bat. Seems fair to me. I'm not so sure, but I think if I play... Yeah, it costs 2 less. Up to... down... Goes right down to 0 mana, basically. So I think... I can just play Summoner Druid. And Brothers in Arms right away. But I think I'm gonna make that next turn, because I'm gonna play Grove Guardian now. Then I'm gonna play the Summoner Druid. So this guy is a 2/2. Then I play him. Then he's a 4/4. And then I go Hero Ability. If I manage to snack off one shrine, that is. And also depends on what he plays. So far, maybe he doesn't hit anything. It would be pretty sweet, actually. Next turn he would be in Fire Blast range, which would be a little bit scary. Okay. Only had one, apparently. I'm gonna keep the Tidal Wave. I might as well grab this right away. Righto. Okay. Playing this. And that. Going for native terrain. Go in for beats. 2, 4, 8, 11 damage. Okay. That was fun. Now we just have to play Elvish Champion, and yeah, she is swift. Because we have 3 or more creatures on the field. Yeah, there's Fire Blast. Ah, he aimed it at, okay. Okay. Need 1 more creature on the field. Which I can. Exactly. Victory! That was quick, gotta say. Quick and sweet. Not really sure what the deck was all about, but okay, that was Wisdom Rage with basic Zash. We are ranked 276 thanks to this with a rating of 1070. Let's see if it goes just as swiftly in game number 2 against Delani. That is a draw again, I guess. Yeah. I support this. That is something. Let's remove this for now. Righto. Should we play this first or this right away? I could have also tidal waved him to just go in for one beat and then buff him up to a 3/3 next turn. Let's get him up now. Probably gonna block though. Or not. Okay. Oh yeah, he wants to remove him. Which he could if I wouldn't have Ambush Strike. Yeah, I'm gonna Ambush Strike. Good old Grove Guardian, I think, because I want to keep him. Or do I? Yeah, I do. Goodbye! The beauty of Ambush Strike. I want to keep all of these, but I'm gonna get rid of you, beautiful girl, for now. Yeah, the zombie doesn't really matter, actually. Just gonna go for the card draw for now. Another Ambush Strike. Maybe I should have attacked. And then commence the attack. But, well. But I can basically go summon a druid into Gurko next turn. Maybe I will. It's gonna get spicy and interesting. Yep. But I buff up one of my creatures that don't even block in the first place. Brothers in Arms. Well. It's all good what we have right here. Go for card draw first. Couldn't get better. And I even have enough for Ambush Strike, which is nice. So yeah. These guys, for sure. Oh, hold on. Let's do this properly. Like this. Like this. Oh wait, actually do it like this and that. And that, just in case like he swaps out with this. So I actually get rid of this. Could have also gone Elf Scout first into him, so I don't lose any of these, but I'm pretty sure he would have swapped out one either way. And then I would just lose this. So would have basically been the same. I thought for sure he would swap out maybe this one right here, so we can get rid of this. But maybe he's just gonna go get rid of the Elf Scout. Or maybe a Summoner Druid, yeah. Makes sense. Kinda sucks, but makes sense. Oh yeah, Grove Guardian, definitely the one that this deck kinda revolves around. Definitely. He also has a good re-hero ability, because he can just use hero ability to get rid of either Elf Scout or Grove Guardian at this point. That could be a little bit of a problem. That works. We don't get the Might Emblem, which kinda sucks. But we get the Swiftness. Yeah, let's get it, why not? Here we go. Beats. To block or not to block? Not to block, okay. He definitely has card advantage over us. He has still 5 cards to play. We have a little bit less than that. But those were just some great cards that we had right here, so I didn't want to get rid of any of them. Elvish Champion, definitely. First time that I play one of the new cards, I think. I like it. I definitely can get behind this. It's hard to remove for him, for the moment at least. If he doesn't have Consume. Herald of Despair. Huh. Sorry. Why would you run Herald of Despair? Huh. Kinda odd. Kind of an odd decision for sure, but... Alright. Seems Flare, I guess. Make sure to get rid of the Grove Guardians. Okay. I definitely also, if he would have gone like double attack on Elvish Champion, of course I would have like sacrificed one of the Grove Guardians because they are not as important. That's good. Let's get rid of this. Has 2 mana left. With 5 cards in hand, it's kinda concerning. But apparently it didn't have anything there. Can't think of any instant spell as well that would be scary for or from Corruption. I kinda saw that coming, to be honest. I kinda saw something like that coming. I'm gonna play this right away. Getting the Elf Scout back right on track again. So we got him down to 7 HP, by the way, which is pretty cool. 16 HP pizzle for us. We should amass a little bit of cards now, though, I feel. Also because of shit like that. That could be pretty scary. I was about to say Elf Sanctuary would be pretty good. Master Hunter? Master Hunter would be the ideal now. I want the card room. Shit. I have to use them to block because this thing this thing is gonna grow. And we might not be able to deal with it later on. Shit. And he mills us for 3 cards. And then 4 cards, and 5 cards, 6 cards. I think every time he goes face. Yep. Gonna hold on to these. Milled quite a bit there. So what do we get? 3, 2, 2. Okay. Seems fair. Let's see if we can deal with this. He didn't play any spells or anything, or any creatures, when he just went face with the Thought Devourer. He's probably gonna use this. I'm still in range to kill this. For now. Just depends on what he has. Or what he's gonna play, that is. Ah well, maybe I should have waited one more turn for Elvish Champion actually. To get like one more card out so that it gets at least the swiftness. Looked like he mainly milled shrines here. On our side at least. I mean we have over 30 creatures in here anyways. That kinda sucks. Yeah, we might have lost this. Should have seen it coming that it's like some sort of a milling deck, because why else would you run like 100 cards? And Flash made it kind of obvious actually. Oops. Let's keep him on the back line for now. Even that now, we lost this, I think. We can resign this. Sadly, milling wins this time.